Good morning, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project Magnetic Reversal News and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Thursday, April 21st, around 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 2022. The models are in and they're showing heavy snow in the U.S. into May. Hey, and that's the big story. Winter warning: multi-day storm could drop 3 feet of snow. Keep calm. It's boom time. Now, this snow is going to be falling in a much needed area, California and the Lake Tahoe region and the Sierras. And the National Weather Service in Reno has issued weather warnings for expected heavy snowfall going into effect 5 p.m. Wednesday to last through 11 a.m. Friday. And it's snowing right now. We'll take a look at some of the models in just a moment. Storm with feet of snow could bring crucial late season boost to California's snowpack. Yes, indeed. A recent weather pattern has sent waves of rain and mountain snow across the Pacific Northwest. But AccuWeather forecasters say that a late week storm could bring significant snow to the Sierra Nevada and dip far enough south that rain will fall in parts of parched Southern California. So you can see here the model into Thursday as the storm advances, where the snow and the rain will be occurring. That's good news for parched Southern Cali. Say it ain't snow, another April blizzard aims for the northern plains. It won't be as severe as the last one, but it looks like two more potential blizzards this weekend and next. Old Man Winter is about to strike again this weekend, unleashing what will be the third snowstorm in over a week across parts of Montana and the Dakotas. An expert team of forecasters say the storm could evolve into a full-blown blizzard with travel snarling snow that could result in feet of accumulation. Once again, we'll get to those models in a moment. 12 inches of snow possible as well for the Colorado mountains. So heads up if you're in northern Colorado, Steamboat area, potentially picking up the most snow. And here's the most recent GFS model, and we'll walk it through for you. Here is the rest of Thursday. That heavy snow is going to be dumping into the Sierras through Friday morning as the snow and the storm moves east into Nevada and Utah. By Saturday morning, snow will be flying here in Colorado. And then you can see the storm developing up in northwestern Wyoming and moving up into the plains Saturday into Sunday there. North Dakota, Canada, and southeast Wyoming and small portions of a large portion of Montana and northeast Wyoming going to be picking up a heavy swath of snow. Now, if we just move these models forward, you can see how another system next weekend is going to lay right on top of that. That's far out. It's also going to showing more snow in the Sierras there next weekend. So that could be a really good boon to the very dry conditions in California as the Northwest recovers. The snowpack in the Northwest, other than California, is recovered quite nicely. Most is 80% above average. So that's good news for the snowpack. Now, we have some strong storms to deal with moving forward. Strong spring storm to bring fire weather, heavy snow, and severe thunderstorms to the central U.S. The storm moving through the west today will cross the Rockies Friday, where it is then expected to strengthen over the plains. We just showed you the models. Dry, gusty winds will continue the critical and extremely critical fire weather across the high plains into the southwest U.S. through the weekend. Heavy snow is expected in the northern plains by Saturday, with severe thunderstorms over the central and southern plains at the same time. Take a look at that. 5-6 states with heavy wind warnings, winter storm watches and warnings up in the blue. Click on your county for more info. Seismic update. Pretty big rocker in Nicaragua. 6.7 offshore. Luckily, it was offshore. No tsunami. Very few people felt it. Very little damage. Another notable quake, 6.0 in the Philippines. And then this outlier way up top here in Russia, 4.2, up in the middle of nowhere. So, some interesting seismicity as the sun is getting quite active. Worldwide volcano news update. Nothing of note over the last 24 to 48 hours. I could say that Karimsky is puffing a little stronger, 28,000 feet. And we had a larger explosion from that last week. So, keeping a close eye there. As the mainstream media continues to lie to the public about massive solar flares and solar storms, this has been going on for weeks. The two solar flares that just happened, no CMEs were produced yet. There are dozens of articles saying that a big solar storm is set to hit Earth, which is completely untrue. Now, what is true is a near X flare, M9.6, just peaked on April 21st as I went to bed last night. And this is the facing sunspot region, AR2993 in the northeast quadrant. But it produced a very small CME. Right here is the only piece of plasma that came off, and it came off to the north. So it is not coming at us. This X flare was from the departing sunspot group as it went away around the limb and shot off away from Earth. So neither of these have significant CMEs. Well, this has a significant CME. This does not, but neither of them are coming at Earth. Neither of them. This is the solar wind forecast, and it is clear. Through the 20th, this is Earth. The 21st, the 22nd, nothing is on the horizon. The 23rd, all is quiet. We're going to get to KP0 here. We'll all be psychic for a few days through the 25th, and then the coronal hole stream won't even reach us till the 26th. So, no space weather for the next 7 days. All is quiet on the Western Front. Now, Hubble Space Telescope celebrates its 32nd annual anniversary with gorgeous gravitational dance photo. We have the gravitational dance photo for you. Gorgeous. I think. What do you think? They also have a video here that we could play, but without the audio because we'll be demonetized. Beautiful shot. It won't catch that. It's just a little piece. So some stunning images here coming from the Hubble Space Telescope. It's 32nd anniversary. Check out the article. And then more fancy news coming up on what's going on outside if you look up. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are all visible through April. And here's how to look at them. Well, go outside in the early morning hours and look up. And you'll see Jupiter. And above Jupiter will be another bright object, Venus, then a red object above Venus, Mars, and a glowing white object above Mars at the same intensity, Saturn. Now, this is a rare planetary alignment. It has only happened 3 times in the last 2 decades. So get out and look up. Now, one thing the ancients used to do is look up, and they used the moon, the sun, and the stars to keep track of time. And the other day I had the great pleasure of filming Ron Sutcliffe do a discussion on the major lunar standstill at Chimney Rock and the archaeoastronomy surrounding it. Now, it was only recently discovered that the Great Kiva on top of Chimney Rock was oriented in such a position to witness this event once every 18.6 years. But no one knows why this celebration. People walked as far as Chaco Canyon, 12 days to get here for the celebration. Now, it was discovered 3 decades ago that the archaeoastronomy existed, but it wasn't witnessed for the first time until 18.6 years ago when the first lunar standstill, major lunar standstill, occurred and the moon rose between the spires. And it happened many times over 3 years. And the same thing is about to start happening again. And a few lucky people will be allowed up at Chimney Rock to witness the major lunar standstill themselves. By lottery only. This is a very rare event. There's almost no pictures of it. They're all proprietary. So this should be a very exciting podcast. I hope you all join us tonight at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And that's a boom to knowledge. There's still a bunch of tickets left for Squatterman. And there's still a few more weeks to prepare to get out there. May 14th and 15th in Rio Doso, New Mexico. Hope you got something out of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with like-minded people and be safe. We love you. That's a boom.